my dad started the company, and one of the main core values was always do the right thing. And we've built our whole company around this concept of doing the right thing.
We have to push for quality all the time. That is the mission, the vision, I think, it has to stay. And that's what we've done over the years.
Quality is always at the forefront of everything we do here. It starts with a clean environment. And secondly, when we look at quality, it's about the components that we use. We don't ever cut corners on the components that we use in our campers. And then as well as the workmanship that we put into our campers. One of the things that comes to mind is there was a trailer that was in California, and the customer was having some issues with it. This was way early on, and Dad decided to build a brand new trailer, and he took the trailer from Ohio and drove all the way out to California and traded the trailer with that owner. And even though it wasn't necessarily something we had to do, it was something that was important to Dad.
Yeah, when we were in Tabazona a few years ago, there's this person that saying he's got a plumbing problem underneath his sink. And so I went up and looked at it, and it was actually a simple fix. The owner was here and he fixed my plumbing problem, and they were bragging about it. And I didn't do it for publicity. That's not what I did it for. I did it, there was a need. So you take care of the need.
When there's things that do go wrong, and we try to be there for them. And I just feel like there's a friendship and a relationship there that is very important, something that I don't see in a lot of companies.
One thing that I can say that separates us above other manufacturers in our space is the quality and the care that we give to you even after that you purchase the product. You can call us and you can email us, and there's going to be someone, a real person, that answers the phone.
Working with nuCamp is just fun. That's maybe an odd thing to say about a manufacturer, but it's really fun. They're always responsive, and the fact that they're responsive to their customers is huge. They have a network set up so that their customers are taken care of, and the dealers fit right in with that. They really care about their customers, and by care about them, I don't mean just take care of their warranties. They really connect with them. They like to be part of the community. That's pretty unique in this business, and that is something that really sets nuCamp apart.
I'd say the number one thing is that we care about each other. We care about our product, that we send good quality products out the door.
One thing we've implemented this year is the 25% of every unit that we produce goes to another inspection facility where it's gone through with a fine-tooth comb with another 120-point inspection.
Everything has to be tip-top shape, or it gets flagged and it has to be repaired or replaced. In December of 2023, we started laminating our own sidewalls, which was a purchase product, and that has been, I think, has been very, very successful. If the control is in your hands, you're not at the mercy of a vendor or anything. You can control what is good enough and what isn't.
I've been watching the Tab trailer for a long time. In about 2013 is when the Tag came out. I saw it at open house, and I just had to get in with nuCamp. nuCamp's reputation in the industry is extraordinary. They have a product that really no one expected it to become quite so iconic. Their reputation, their product really defines what a small trailer, a teardrop, could be. The thing about nuCamp quality, it's really high quality, but it's also consistent. And that's not something that we see from every manufacturer. They build great cabinetry, everything fits, the finish out is great. It's quite extraordinary, the quality that they've been able to achieve in their production.
I think their reputation is second to none. They really work on quality and customer satisfaction, but they also are not afraid to give me a call if there's ever an issue and solve it as soon as possible to get our customers back on the road and happy campers.
I'd say the big thing that stands out to me for nuCamp's quality is the quality construction of the materials. When you step into nuCamp, typically people are kind of blown away by what it offers when it comes to the quality. When it comes to their actual exterior construction, fully aluminum frame, a composite floor, there's not many manufacturers out there that do that.
The experience working with nuCamp has been above a lot of other manufacturers. They respond. They help us out with tight situations whenever we get into them. They're just a great partner and a great manufacturer. The feedback I get from customers is they really like the product. They think nuCamp listens to the customer and tries to develop new ideas, new floor plans that relate to what the customer wishes to have.
They get involved with the community, and they definitely take the feedback and they build off their community, which is huge.
And it just goes back to, I think, who they are, their core values. They just stand behind building a great product, but also standing behind that product.
For me, the feedback that I've gotten from customers is just they love the fit and finish, how they utilize every inch, and they just, from everything from the aesthetics to functionality, they just tell you it's very well thought out. It makes it hard to improve on them because they hold such a high standard from the get-go.
nuCamp's quality has been just amazing throughout all the years. They've always built a camper that was second to none. There's nothing else in the industry that will compare to what they can build, and how they build them and how they stand behind them.
We only want to buy it once, so it has to be able to take a licking and keep on ticking. And everything that we saw about the build quality on this said that would happen. Even something as silly as dovetail drawers.
I own a 920 and also a 720. The quality is phenomenal. I knew right away that there was something different about our products. Just the way they're built, the way they're put together, and the way they last.
I really enjoy seeing happy customers, and just I enjoy hearing people say, hey, I'm really glad you guys build these the way you do.
When I looked at the tab, I kind of fell in love, and it's just it just struck me as a much better built, happier camper than most of the other ones I saw out there. When I was doing my research, I looked at several different brands, and the tab just seemed like a major cut above.
I've had no issues with my 2021 tab at all, and I beat it up. I mean, I took it on a lot of trips. I know that they're a little pricier than most people would want to spend, but the quality's there. The backup service is there. Community's there.
In 2020, I decided I needed a little more space, and so I went with a slightly bigger camper. And this camper was supposed to be very high quality, but really it wasn't nearly as good as the nuCamp products. nuCamp products have better cabinetry, they're built better, they're easier to tow, so I decided to go back to nuCamp and get a Tab 400. I think that the employees at nuCamp really take pride in their work, and they do their very best to make a very high quality camper.
When I started looking at campers, I wish I could say it was the quality, because now if you ask me, I would say the quality. But I was really attracted to the lightweight nature of the camper, as well as the cute factor. I talk about the 360. There's not a sharp edge in the camper. Everything's very rounded. There's an end user centricity to the design, which speaks to the quality. It's not like what you would see from a lot of other manufacturers who are just cranking them out in high volume. You could just see there was an attention to detail that other campers didn't have.